Hi, I'm Spiky. Welcome to my clinic. Now, who are you and what do you do for a living?
I am Giampaolo Vicere, and for Live I Dream.
What makes you a professional dreamer and what do you like about it?
What make me professional dreamer is the way to put in action um, projects on what I believe, on what I feel close, and try to combine the personal motivation with the social impact that this project can have.
What challenges have you faced as a youth worker?
Many challenges. To be a youth worker here in the south of Italy is very difficult. First of all, because youth worker is not an established profession. In normal law, there isn't a stable profession as youth worker. Or you are a teacher in a school, or you need to find a way always to live out of this, to find finance, to have how to say, to have contact with the local administration. For example, there isn't here in Italy a youth center, established youth center, or you are in contact with, for example, with the church that has a lot of youth center but not established. And the main thing is that in South Italy, the youth worker is mainly associated with volunteering, not as job but as volunteer. And this is not so good to explore, to work. This is a big challenge that we are facing here.
What does burnout mean for you? Give some examples.
Yeah, this is a big issues because, as I told before, you need to find always a way to finance your project, to finance your activities, and so on. There isn't an established um profession in your work. This bring you to have a lot, many projects, so many activities in order to be sustainable financially and also economically. And having these many projects, you need to have a big organization, that personal organization and also company organization. And often happens that you are not able to manage these different projects, and often happens that you go in burnout, always thinking how I can solve this, I can solve that, I can do this, I can this is burnout. But until now, with the relax, with the good team that we have in Italy, I am lucky to work with people. To you, I am first I am friend, and then we are colleagues. This bring us to solve this kind of issues and problems.
If burnout was a dragon, how would you describe it?
This is very difficult question for me because I try always to see the positive things to burnout, positive things of my job. So I don't visualize my job, the burnout, as bad things as dragon can be. So I cannot answer this. Sorry.
Okay. Oops. Sorry. How did burnout impact your life and how did you deal with it?
Burnout impacting my life. I don't know how. Maybe to have not always a balance between time work, time family, free time. So this is impacted, and not to have so much time for my passion, for example. How I deal? I deal looking forward always new dream, always to find a positive solution in what we are doing, and also try to put attention to the impact that we leave on the place where we are living, and also on the people with who we are living. So I try to grab, to take the positive energy, positive vibes from the activities that we do with the people in the contest.
What did you learn from your experience?
A lot of things. I learned first to meet new people, to overcome cultural, social, and psychological barriers with new people, more or less this, and also discover myself more deep, no, to when we work with different people, you always compare you with the others, and you always find a new power in yourself. So this is great and grateful for this job. I mm, yes, above all, I discovered this.
Now, if you could send a message to a younger self, what would you say to help them prevent burnout?
To listen first yourself, to listen your limit, to understand your limit, to listen yourself, and try to find always the right place for yourself. It's not egoistic things, but it's first you are the first, and then when you are good, all around are good. You can spread good vibration to everybody.